Hey, and welcome back to the Art of a Life Well Lived. I am Christine Regan Lake, and it's good to be back. So today I am doing a new kind of reading. Today's reading is a three-part reading, which is who am I, where am I going, and how am I going to get there? Those were the three most important questions that I was taught when I was going to school for my business degree from I had a strategic marketing teacher. And he said, if you can write a marketing plan on the back of a napkin if you answer three questions. Who am I, where am I going, and how am I going to get there? And those are three questions that I have continued to ask myself all throughout my journey ever since my teacher in college taught me that simple three-question outline to just get clarity on things like that. So today's reading is who am I, where am I going, and how am I going to get there? So if this message resonates, take whatever messages work for you and that resonate with your soul. And if any messages don't resonate, then don't worry about it. It's not for you. It is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this message, if there's something in it that resonates with you, it's for you. If it's not, no worries. Anyway, okay, so let's get started. So the first three cards that came out were acceptance, medicine woman, and be honest with yourself. So what I'm really getting from this combination of cards, is that you have probably known in your soul that you are a medicine woman, that you are a healer of some kind, and you may have been resisting it. Sometimes, what's that poem by Maya Angelou? It's, or Marianne Williamson, I'm not really sure. It's about, it's not that you don't think you're enough. It's like, who am I to be this powerful, right? So sometimes healers can have a hard time accepting their gifts because, our ego wants to whittle us down and be like, well, who are you to think that you're a healer or whatever? But this message is telling you, the very first message that came out was, it's about accepting. It's time for you to accept that you are a healer and you are here to be a healing force for good on this planet. And now is the time for you to embrace that. That medicine woman within you. You have natural healing abilities. You probably came into it with this lifetime from past lifetimes. A lot of healers have been healers in past lifetimes. You have knowledge and wisdom that is needed at this time on the planet. And so you are being encouraged to accept it and to be honest with yourself. Stop rejecting your gifts. Step into your power and follow your destiny, which is as a healer. Maybe it's a healer, shaman, guide, mystic, something like that, whatever it is for you. But whether it's a healing emotionally for people, healing people physically, nutritionally, whatever it is for you. But if you're resonating with this, if you've known for quite some time that you feel drawn to being a healer, but you've kind of shied away from stepping into the spotlight, and who am I to be that? Who am I to think that I could heal other people? Whatever. It's time to put that aside. God wants you to step forward and step into your gifts. Now, what's interesting, this is very exciting actually. The next set of cards that came up were true love, Cupid, actually it was unconditional love. So it was true love, unconditional love, and Cupid. So clearly you are a divine, unconditional vibration. You are here to uplift humanity. So one of the mantras that I say in my prayers is, I am the divine feminine, and you could be a divine masculine, whoever's listening to this, right? So I am the divine feminine. The divine light of God flows to me and through me. I am here to hold the vibration of unconditional love. That is you. As a healer, you are here to embody unconditional true love, right? So when you take this path as a healer, love is the strongest force on earth. So for you to fully embrace your healing gifts, it's important for you to hold the vibration of unconditional love in your being. Stay in that purest form of unconditional love. That is where you will be able to deliver your healing messages, your healings with the greatest power, is when you are locked into that vibration of unconditional love. And what's going to happen for it is that when you do that, you're going to be able to Cupid, right? So there is something on the way for you. There is someone, a love relationship that is coming your way. And the more that you relax into your divine, unconditional, loving energy, the more you will open up the opportunity for that new partner to come in, for that Cupid energy to come in and infuse your life with beautiful, loving energy. And the thing is, and as we're talking about love, I just want to bring up this beautiful quote from Osho, and I'm totally summarizing it, and I'll probably get to batter it. But Osho wrote about this, where he talked about love, and he said that, egoic love is about like opening and closing your heart for certain people. Oh, I'll open my heart for this person and show them love. I'll close it for this person. I'll open and close and open and close and open and close. Whereas what Osho spoke about was that true love is really about like the rose, where the rose just opens up its petals and its fragrance just floats out into the universe. So that's what I'm getting as I saw those 3 cards, is that the universe is encouraging you to be that rose, to open the bud up wide and let your unconditional love flow out into the universe, and let that intoxicating elixir of unconditional love seep out into all the little all the little places and spaces in your body and being, and infuse it into the people that you connect with on a day-to-day basis. So the next row that came out in that in the first part of the reading, which was who are you, was sensitivity. So you are becoming much more sensitive to your environments around you. So as a healer, it's always important, as a healer, you want to be the purest vessel that you possibly can be. So it's important to be aware of the environments that you're putting yourself in, the kinds of stimuli you're exposing yourself to, because your body is much more sensitive. Your light body is probably elevating at this time. And if you are going to be a healer, the best thing that you can do is to protect your energy, understand that you're an energetic being, and that the more clean and pure your energy stream is, the more clean and more direct and more powerful your healings will be when you send it out into the universe. You're being encouraged to embrace a creative project. That creative project could potentially be you being the healer, getting your healing business off the ground, and obviously to move forward in all fairness. We always want to, when we engage in any kind of connections with other people, whether it's you and your client, or you and your vendors, you just want to be fair. You want to provide a quality product at a fair price. And when you're working with vendors who are going to serve you and that you're going to pay them, you want to make sure that you're fair in terms of your payment to them for their services that they're rendering to you. So that was the crux of the who are you. So the next portion of the reading is, where are you going? So the first card that came up was that you're taking a leap of faith. So you are being encouraged to jump into the ocean of becoming a healer, and have the courage and the confidence, believe in yourself, know that you are that medicine woman, that medicine man, that shaman, healer, mystic, guide, whatever it is, however you're meant to deliver your healing messages, have confidence, believe in yourself, and know that all of the collective experiences that you have had during your life, and all of the wisdom and the knowledge that you've downloaded, that you've culled from all of the traumatic experiences of your life, right? In the holistic healing community, we're very it's very common to talk about, Chiron, the wounded healer, that all of the past traumas that you've been through, all of the lessons that whatever hard roads and journeys you have taken, those have sculpted your soul very uniquely to have a depth of compassion that others may not have, because they have not walked the path that you have walked. So have confidence. Remember all of the wisdom that resides in your soul and all the experiences that you have been into that have provided you with a toolbox that is a tremendous depth, that is filled with insights and wisdom and tools and technologies and tweaks and things like that, so that when you are working with a client, you are confident that you are going to be in alignment, connected with them, and you're going to know exactly what they need at that moment, and that things will come through you, right? Because you'll stay connected to that unconditional love and life force that flows through us all. And it's time to go. Now is the time. There's no more procrastinating. You've probably known this for quite a long time, but you've been probably putting up stumbling blocks and obstacles in your way because, it's the responsibility of stepping into that, and who am I? But it's time to go. And family. So your family dynamics may have contributed to this, and maybe it's difficult for you to see yourself as a healer, and maybe your family might have a hard time acknowledging that that's maybe your new identity, but that's okay. It's time for you to be bold. To be bold. Freya says, be bold and follow that which is true for you, which is the healer, mystic, shaman guide. So it's time to, and it's being reiterated again, it's time to go, and it's go for it. God has your back. Now is the time. So how do you do this? The law of attraction. You want to start seeing this and putting this out into the universe. You want to, the law of attraction in terms of put yourself out there, however that is for you, whether you want to start a YouTube channel, whether you want to open a practice, maybe you want to start doing healing events, online events, webinars, whatever it is. Start putting it out there, letting the universe know that to send you the people that are uniquely perfect for you to serve in that healing capacity, that your specific path that you've taken, you would be the perfect guide for them. Open yourself up and with the law of attraction, and attract the clients that are best suited for what you have to offer. And then release and surrender. Don't try to control this or force it or, push anything too hard. You want to just surrender to the journey. Sometimes, we can get obsessed about the details and things like that, but just commit to taking this path. Know that you've got value as a healer to serve humanity, and then release and surrender to the journey. And then also be independent. So how I'm reading the independent is that you are a unique soul, and nobody else on the planet has walked your unique path. So there's a lot of different ways that people will heal and serve humanity. And it's important for you to find your unique rhythm. Don't try to, emulate somebody else. Figure out what you're drawn to and how you see yourself delivering this healing messages, and just be independent. Just make sure it's your imprint, because when you walk your authentic path, there is no competition, because people are drawn to your energy. They're drawn to who you are. They're drawn to the energy that you bring to the table. Okay, so now we're moving into how am I going to get there? Okay, so the first thing is that it's perfect timing. So that's like 3 cards that we got on this. So it was time to go, go for it. Time to go for it, and perfect timing. So that is 3, which is a spiritual number, 3 messages from the universe that is saying, it's now, it's go time, baby. It's time for you to step into your leadership role. It's time for you to own your gifts, own your power, share the beauty of your heart with those who need and want to hear what you have to share, and that you can help. And it's a combination of being both assertive and playful, right? So you want to make sure that when you take this path, that playfulness is really the energy of innocence. And when we are in that unconditional love, pure present state, we tend to be playful, joyous, bubbly, things like that. So you want to be assertive, and now is the time to take this path. But you want to make sure that you take it playfully and joyfully and childlike, and keep it fun. You don't want this to be a burden. This is a beautiful gift. This is the essence of who you are and what you have to share with the world. And it's a journey you want to take with joy and energy and just a playful spirit. You're encouraged to get outside into the fresh air and to do energy work. And again, this goes back to the energy work, goes back to, and there was another card of purification, right? Energy work and purification. So it's super important for you right now to purify your physical body, emotional body, spiritual body. You want to do maybe full body aura cleanses. You want to purify your physical body. You might want to do a deep cellular cleanse, clear yourself of, potentially alcohol, or if, any kind of, pharmaceutical drugs that you might be taking or whatever. You want to be a clear, pure vessel, because you don't want any of your gifts blocked by synthetic or lower vibrating toxic materials, whether it's crap food, too much alcohol, any alcohol, or potentially synthetic pharmaceutical drugs that you might be taking that are impacting and getting in the way of your connection to your third eye. You're encouraged to trust your inner guidance system. It knows where you're going. You just need to drop the ego, drop out of fear, and allow yourself to trust and follow the guidance that you're being given. Connect with your inner goddess and connect back to that true love and that unconditional love, and your inner goddess and unconditional love. Right? When you connect with those two things, you are going to step into a level of power that you have never experienced before. And the last card is easy does it. This is not a journey that you want to push and force. This is a journey that you're going to take step by step, organically, intuitively. You're going to follow your guidance. You're going to do it with a playful spirit. You're here to serve. You're here to uplift humanity. You are a beautiful divine healer. You are a medicine woman or medicine man who has incredible gifts of value to be of service to humanity, and it is needed now more than ever. And God wants you to know He has your back. He has your back, and He wants you to own your power. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to stop pretending that you're not a healer. It's time to stop pretending that you can't do this. You can do it, and now is the time. And again, it was 3 different messages. Time to go for it, and perfect timing. If that's not like a spiritual 2x4 to the head saying now, it's go time, I don't know what is. So whoever out there is hemming and hawing about your spiritual gifts, about whatever your healing gifts are, please believe in yourself. Please know that you have what it takes, and that God and the universe has sculpted your journey to prepare you perfectly for this exact moment in time. There are people out there who need you, they are walking a similar path to what you have, and you've already come through it, and you've already survived it, and they need your wisdom, they need your love, they need your compassion, and they need your insight to help them get there. So I hope you found value in that. That is my first who am I, where am I going, and how am I going to get there reading. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you like, share, or subscribe to my channel so I can get my messages out to those who need it. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.